Dear parents, you are the door to the blessings to your children. You are the gatekeepers of the blessings of your children. You are the ones who can give access to prosperity in the lives of your children. Why do I say that? Listen to what the word of God says in Psalm 1 verse 1. It says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly." Let me ask you one thing before I continue reading. Who are you getting advice from? Is it advice from God? If you have issues in your relationship, in your marriage, do you call your best friends as if people say you must do in films or in movies or music? Do you listen to music? Who is behind that music? Is it God? Is it from the counsel of God? Do you go to other sources that are not from God to get advice from? Who are you seeking advice from? Because the word of God says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly." Ungodly means those who don't follow God. They can be people you love. They can be people you respect, yes, but it's still ungodly advice. Now, I continue reading here. "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of scornful." That means if you're standing in the way that the sinners take, it means that you have access to them because you actively go look for where they are. Or you are sitting with people who judge other people. You actively seek them out. You meet up for coffee, tea. You meet up for drinks. You pursue these relationships. Now, guess what? If the counsel that is coming from there is not from God, you are not going to be blessed. Blessed doesn't mean God bless you, or if somebody sneezes, you say bless you. That doesn't mean anything. It's just a saying. And if somebody says something, for example, if you send to your WhatsApp group, "Blessed, have a blessed day," that doesn't mean anything. Because blessing depends on you. You are blessed because of your actions and what you do and what you say, and especially who you listen to. This is what Psalm 1 emphasizes more, who you listen to, who gives you advice. Because when you listen, you meditate on it, and then you start acting it out. Now, let's look at a person who meditates on the word of God day and night, because verse 2 says, "But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night." Do you know the law of God? Do you know what it is? By the way, by any chance, have you read the 10 Commandments? Are you practicing it? Because last time I've seen people are fornicating, and yet while they are doing it, they are praising God. People are watching TikTok videos and movies where people use the name of God in vain. How do you think that's working out for you right now? Maybe that's why you are in the state that you are right now, because you are not focusing on the principles that God clearly outlined in his word. And take some time to go reread Psalm 1 verse 1, because every time that you read the Bible reads you, so you will get something different every time. Ask anybody who's been studying the Bible for a while. You can come back to this verse, and after a while it will tell you something totally new, and you'll be surprised. Something that is relevant to your life at that time. Now let's look at a person who focuses and meditates on the word of God. Psalm 1 verse 3 says, "This man or this person shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth his fruit in season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth, he shall prosper. But the ungodly, they are not so. They are like chaff that the wind bloweth away." People die all the time. Things happen to them. And then you say, "Where's God?" No, it's not where's God. How are they living their lives? Who are they listening to? Where are they getting the advice to live their life? Is it godly or ungodly? "Therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in judgment." These people who follow the advice of other means, they are not even going to go to judgment. And they are not going to go to the congregation of the righteous either. "For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish." So these people who follow the way of the ungodly way, they will go directly into condemnation. They are not even going to stand in judgment. They have already made their choice. So why are you walking with them? Why are you standing with them? Why are you sitting with them? Why are you applying their principles into your life? Why are you protecting them? And why are you standing in front of your children's blessings? Because when you don't follow the word of God, you are giving the devil legal access to your family and your children and to whatever belongs to you. Because God is not going to stand and guard your door. So that means you're giving access to the robbers and thieves and everything that needs to come into the lives of the children. Take stock of your children's life. Where are they right now in their lives? Are they dealing with things that have to do with building their character, godly character? Or are they dealing with things that they don't need to deal with it because you opened the door to it? So be careful. Which is why, as you grow up and you meditate in the Word of God, there are certain things you start to let go of. Yes, it's fun, but it's going to impact my children, so I'm just not going to do it. If you know that, you're just not going to sign up for it because you know it will negatively impact your children, right? So if you're not going to do it for you, do it for your children. Do it for their children. Make sure you leave a legacy of blessings. Blessings because you did the right thing. I'm grateful because my dad and my parents laid the foundation early for me. My grandparents did that too. But if you didn't have it, let you be the first one to do it for your family. Fix what should be fixed. Correct what should be corrected. But by all means, stand up and make sure that your children are blessed. Make sure that your children get what they deserve. They deserve blessings. So do go back to the Word of God. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sitteth in the way of the scornful, nor standeth in the way of sinners. But this man, this person, this woman, they delight in the law of the Lord, and they meditate on this law day and night. And when you do it, guess what? The Lord will start switching on lights in your life. The Lord will start releasing things in your life and over your children. So it's important. Not if you do it, don't do it for you. Do it for your children, by all means. They deserve it. You brought them here. At least give them that so that they can have a great start for their own families and they can learn from you and they can take these best practices through their generations. This is how it works. Doesn't matter. It's not through ritual ceremony. No. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. That means anything that has not to do with God, where God is not the beginning and the end of that, because God is the Alpha and the Omega. If God is not in the beginning or the end of that, then it's ungodly. If it was written by somebody so and so and so, and it's not based on the Word of God, it's ungodly. If it was done by experts so and so, and it's not based on the Word of God, and you can't justify it, and you're following your life according to it, it's ungodly.